good classroom teachers. And the reason why teachers join APE because APE is not afraid to fight back against those crazy administrators. We just come out of a meeting tonight dealing with a principal trying to terminate a teacher contract just because we believe the color of his skin. And sometimes you find yourself as a classroom teacher teaching in situations where administrators, just because the car you drive, just because the color of your skin, and because they trying to find a way to give their friends a job, so they try to get rid of you so they can bring their friends in. And so they put you on the chopping block, try to destroy your career because they trying to get one of their friends to take the job that you currently own, or you currently have. And you've been a part of an organization like GAE, Page, AFT, Educator, First. These organizations that do not aggressively fight for your rights. And this administrators think that we're going to allow them to destroy the teacher's career. That's not going to happen. Hey, this your boy, Mr. Haynes. I can say Coach from another one of my podcasts. I started to say, this your boy Coach. I used to coach boys basketball. I started to say, this your boy Coach. But hey, this is Mr. Haynes, President, CEO of the most aggressive teachers organization of the South. Now, if you are a teacher and you are sick and tired of being harassed on your job, you need to join the most aggressive teachers organization of the South. Hey, let's get at it. Hey, let me tell you something. If you are a classroom teacher and you are teaching in tough situations, you need to join the most aggressive teachers organization of the South. Now, APE is the only teachers organization that administrators are afraid of. APE stops bad drive-by evaluation of teachers. I always said, don't teach in the jungle without APE. If you want to join to be a member of the most aggressive teachers organization, all you have to do is call 770-347-8797. That's 770-347-8797. We're going to get you protected, okay? Get you protected the way you need to be protected. Not like these weak teachers organization, okay? Like Educator First, I think the name is. Educator Last. Okay, AFT, GAE, Page, Toothless. If you ready to be a part of an aggressive teachers organization, join APE today. You'll be glad you did. Now, I want to talk about how these administrators continue to harass good teachers. Tonight, I'm still in my office. Okay, I haven't left yet during the podcast show. And this podcast show, we supposed to start this show at 8 o'clock. We really tried to start about 7 o'clock, but we had to start it at 8 o'clock because we've been dealing with teachers been coming in and out of our office. And I'm telling you, it's been a long night already, and I'm still here. Now, let me tell you this. Now, do you think GAE is still at the office? Do you think AFT is still at the office fighting for teachers? Do you think Page is still at the office fighting for teachers? The folks going home. They've been at home since 5 o'clock today. Some of them 4:30. We are still here fighting for classroom teacher. Our attorney, one of our attorneys, just left just an hour ago fighting for one of our members, okay? We met with one of our members, 3 of us, including our attorney, okay, getting ready for a hearing on next week to fight, to destroy a bad administrator that is trying to destroy this teacher's career. Now, if you want aggressive representation, you need to stop wasting your time and your money on these other organizations not going to do anything for you. I almost said something. They're not going to do anything for you. You need to stop wasting your money on organizations that's not going to do anything for you. APE is the most aggressive teachers organization of the South. That is why we are called APE Mafia by our members. Okay? APE Mafia by our members. Why? Because we are gangsters. Okay? Now, we are professionals. Don't get me wrong. Okay? I have 3 degrees. Okay? But I like being a gangster because the school system, they are thugs. They are thugs the way they treat teachers. And you need to be a part of an organization that's going to have your back, is going to fight back against these thugs, okay? Because they don't respect anything else. These administrators will destroy your career just because you look better, you dress better, you drive a nice car. It's nothing real about this thing. It's always something personal. You're in the wrong sorority, and they will destroy your career. And I tell teachers when we out in schools spreading the good news about APE, I tell teachers all the time, stop wasting your money on organization when you get ready, when you come into a tough situation, they leave you hanging. We like the military. We don't leave nobody left. We leave no one behind. But these other organizations, some of you teachers have been paying these organizations for years. And as soon as something happens, they throw you right underneath the bus. And they support the administrators over you. They allow administrators to be a part of their organization. It's like a schizophrenic. You don't know who you're serving. That's why I always tell teachers, if you are, you don't want to be a part of an organization that allow administrators to be a part of that same organization. It's like a schizophrenic. They don't know who they're coming in the building to represent. They don't know who they're serving. We know who we serve. We serve only classroom teachers. And if you're a classroom teacher and they writing you up, giving you a negative valuation, putting you on whatever they call on the teachers today, on a PDP or whatever they call it, if you're a teacher going through that, you need to, and check this out. You call your teachers organization, you're not calling APE, that's for sure. You calling your teachers organization, and you know what they say? You need to go ahead and resign because, I think they're going to terminate your contract and you can't win. You need to go ahead and resign. We don't do that here at APE. It's always something. I quote my grandson, something's going to be dead. Something's going to be dead when you call APE. Something's going to be dead. And I'm telling you today, if you are sick and tired of these fake organizations, call themselves a union or whatever they call themselves in the South. They ain't no union in the South. They ain't what for doo-doo. You call them and they kiss up to the administrators and they and they come in there and try to represent you in the administrator. That's stupid. That's stupid. You know, do you think that these teachers organizations that represent the administrator, do you think they're going to be fair? They're going to side with the administrator. You know why? Because they can always get more members. They can always get more teachers. But if they side with you, the school system don't like that. And so they stop them from coming into the school, recruiting, getting new members. So they'll throw you under the bus. They rather to keep that principal happy or that superintendent happy, because they know they're gonna get 100 more members the following year. That's why you need to be part of the APE Mafia group, and that's APE. You need to be a part of an organization that the administrators are afraid of. Okay, not these kiss up groups. All they are kiss ups. They kiss ups. They kiss up to the administrators. They kiss up. They kiss up to the superintendent. That's all these other teachers organizations do. They kiss up. Not APE. I had a person from a HR department. I'm not going to call that school system out, because the person that worked in the HR department, the new person that worked in the HR department, she liked me and I like her. That's the only reason why. That's the only reason why, because she give me what I want. Okay, and she know who she is. But before she got there, this crazy HR lady, she kept, every time we had a case, she would try to get it thrown out. She tried to get it thrown out. Every case we had with that school system, she tried to get it thrown out. You know why? Because she was tired of me coming in there and beating up on the administrators when we have a grievance. She was tired of it. And she felt as if me representing our members wasn't productive, because I wasn't going to allow the principal to beat up on this teacher just like she beat up on this teacher during the regular work hours. And I told that teacher, I said, let me tell you something. And I tell all my cases I had at this HR department. I said, we're going to go in there and we're going to kick some butt and we're going to tear that principal apart. I'm going to remind that principal why you don't mess with an APE member. And every time I would bring them to their knees, because they are evil the way they treat teachers. I have teachers losing their hair, bald-headed. They're bald-headed. Don't lost all their hair. They lost their hair under GAE. They didn't lose their hair under APE now. Now, our members got a hole full of hair, because we don't allow our members to get treated like tall children, stressed out, beat up every day, going home with a bunch of work and coming back the next day all eyes all messed up, can hardly see because they haven't gotten into sleep, stressed out. Now, we don't allow that. But these administrators are so evil. They're so evil that these teachers are losing their hair. Now, they lose their hair on the GAE, AFT. They lose their hair on these people, on these organizations, because when they come to us, their hair is about gone when they come to us. They weren't a member of APE. They were a member of GAE, Page, AFT. I know that because when they come in, I ask them. I ask them, are you a part of any teacher organization? I mean, why are you going through all this hell and you don't have any help? I remember GAE. I remember Page. I remember AFT. They all tell me this crap. See, we do not tolerate our members being harassed, because these teachers are being harassed daily. I'm talking about daily. Some of these teachers, they hate to get out the car. I had a lady call me, and she was a GAE member. I had a lady who called me, and she called me from a car. 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 And she c and this just one lady. I mean, I've had many call me from their car. Many men's called me from the car. I'm talking about these men. But this lady called me from her car, whispering, I need you. Can I join? I'm saying, honey, who are you? Who are you? I didn't even understand. I'm gonna join the union. I wanna. Now she's outside in the car, whispering outside, stressed out. And she thought people could hear from the car. Didn't even want to go inside the building. This thing is real. I'm not making this stuff up. I don't care how crazy it sounds. I've been doing this fighting for classroom teachers for over 25 years. I'm not making this stuff up. She called me from the car. I want to join. Can you send somebody up? I said, honey, where are you? I need you to send somebody. I want to join today. This is real. And some of you teachers out there, you know I'm telling the truth. You know it's real. This is real. Didn't want to get out the car, so stressed out. They're beating this woman up daily, writing her up, coming into a classroom, sending 3, 4, 5, 6 administrators in her classroom. It's crazy. Just because the lady had a doctor's degree and the principal didn't have one. Now, you would think the principal would be happy that this lady had a doctor's degree because she have a doctor's degree, the principal has to be the most paid person in the building. Everybody know that. They understand education. They don't care when they paranoid. They don't care when they crazy. They don't like the fact that you look better, dress better, talk better. They don't care. And they was destroying this lady's career before we got involved. And hopefully I can get this woman, I don't want to, she probably don't want to come on now because I don't, made her, said about how she was talking in the car, but she need to come on and tell her story. She need to tell the story. Okay, we want to have teachers come on and tell the story. Don't be afraid of administrator. APE got your back. And this lady was all messed up. I told that lady, I said, let me tell you something. We're not sending nobody up there. We're not a emergency wagon. We're not going to come out, send somebody up there, run up to your car and sign you up now. I said, you go on in that building. Go on in that building with your head up. Okay? And what I want you to do on your planning period, I'm going to send you the link. I want you to join APE, and we're going to take it from there. Do you know that principal resigned before the end of the school year was out? That principal resigned. We took that same stress that she was putting on that teacher and put it right back on her. Not only that, the principal had a felony that I ain't gonna say it was a felony. I don't know if it was a felony or not, but it was something that she didn't put on her application. And I told you, when you come out for an APE member, we're going to find everything. We're going to find out everything about you, where you came from. Have you ever been arrested? APE's going to find it. That's why we call APE Mafia. We're going to find out anything that you're trying to hide. We're going to find it. And that's exactly what we did. And she didn't make it to the end of the school year. She was out. That lady was so happy. I haven't heard from her. She's so happy. She's still a member. And I haven't heard from her. Hell, I don't know what school she teaches at now because, teachers are always moving about, but she still pays her membership. And she tells everybody the good news about how she was so stressed out. And she tells people, you need to join APE. See, I know I talk a lot. I know I boast a lot about APE because APE is the most aggressive teachers organization of the South. It's not boasting if it's true. But this lady She tells her own story. And a lot of our members have joined APE. They tell their own stories. I have people coming in here from our members' story because it is true. We have been fighting for classroom teachers for over 25 years successfully. We have had teachers come in here from these other organizations, these sorry other organizations, and they getting ready to be terminated. And we've been able, thanks to God, we've been able to help them save their career. Some going to the Georgia PSC. Just go to the website, and these folks' career, they have been locked up, and it is over. As they say, game's over. And these teachers, we was able to save their career, their livelihood, save their certificate, whatever you call it, what you want to call it. We have saved these teachers from what APE calls bad drive-by evaluations, when they just pop up into your room unannounced. Come into your room unannounced, and start writing you up unannounced. That's what they do when they don't like you. Come into your room unannounced, don't even tell you. And they know what little Johnny, little retarded Johnny, they know the slow kid in the classroom that act out every day. They're gonna come in there in your classroom at the time when the craziest kid in your classroom, the craziest student, they know. Just to write you up and put you on a PDP. Now they know this kid is crazy. They all know this. They know who the kids are just straight crazy, slow. They know all that. And because they don't like you, they're gonna wait. I bet you think I'm crazy. They're gonna wait until class period, when the kids are jumping off. Now, I know some teachers have control of the classroom. That's wonderful. That's great. You have strong discipline. That's great. But not all teachers are strong. That's not their job. They should be able to send that child to the office, write them up and send them to the office. But you know what they do? They write them up and send them to the office. Guess what they do? They send that child right back to the classroom and tell you to follow your classroom management plan. The kid is jumping off. You can't even control this slow child. This child is totally out of control, picking on all the other little kids. You write them up, you send them to the office, and they send them back to your classroom and tell you need to follow your classroom. See, they don't want to work. Discipline is out of control. They don't want to work. Now that kid come in there just like they left with one demon, and they come in there with twice as many demons. She didn't do nothing to me. They go back and they boast to the classmate and to the teacher. The teacher looking like, what in the kid just walked back into the classroom. Just send them to the office. They just walk back into the classroom. And you know what they do? And when they don't like the teacher, they're down there talking with the student. What did she do? Collaborating with the student over the teacher, against the teacher. Can you believe that? This is true, folks. That's why you have to be a part of the most aggressive teachers organization, an organization that's going to fight for your livelihood. That is the main reason why you need to be a part of an organization that's going to fight for your rights. See, some of y'all think you just go to the pretty group. You think just because you're part of the pretty group, you're part of the pretty GAE. I remember GAE. They like that. I remember GAE, AFT. Let me tell you something. Gas prices are up, and those eggs too high. Let me tell you something. When them eggs start, that price on them eggs started climbing up, and you can't make you an egg sandwich, and you can't pay the mortgage, because you're so stressed out and you ain't been going to work and they're docking your pay. And when they get ready to destroy your career and you go to these weak teachers organization and you find out it's nothing they can do, you think you protected? You better go to my website and see all those teachers that came from GAE page. You better check it out. See, these other teachers these teachers come from the north. See, they're used to a strong teachers organization because they have collective bargaining. So they up in the north. So they get down here and they think they have the same rights. And so they get down here to the south, the dirty south, just to realize that they're on the plantation down here. And you have black plantation owners too. They get down here and realize they own a plantation. Y'all about to wake up. You better wake up. And then all of a sudden, you can't, they terminating your contract at the end of the year. Now you've been with this pretty group the whole time, and then when they get ready to get rid of you, then you realize that you've been duped. That's the facts. That's why if you're going to teach, definitely if you're going to teach anywhere, you need to be a part of an aggressive teachers organization. Now, some of you have never heard of us. You have now. We are APE Mafia, the APE Mafia group. We are the Association of Professional Educators, better known as APE. Our members call us APE Mafia. Why do you think they call us that? Because we don't play. We truly fight for our members. And so if you're a coach, definitely if you're a coach and when you're dealing with kids and all coaches, they love APE Mafia. We have a lot of coaches join APE Mafia because they know we gangsters and they know we don't play. And they can sleep at night knowing that they have an aggressive representation, a bunch of gangsters ready to protect them if these bad administrators decide they want to come after them. Now, I don't care where you at. I don't care what state. I don't care about any of that. All I know is this. Let me tell you all I know. All I know is this. If you're not a member of a member of an aggressive teachers organization like APE, you in trouble. That's all I know. A friend of mine used to tell us to say, tell him all you know. Just tell him all you know. All I know is those eggs are too high. That's all I know. All I know is gas prices are going up and they're too high. That's all I know. And all I know is if you're not a member of an aggressive teachers organization, you in trouble. That's all I know. And if you are sick and tired, of being harassed by these bad administrators, you need to join APE today. You need to join APE. You need to join APE now. Some of you need to join now because those bad administrators, you might have got your contract, but let me tell you something. They're waiting on you next year to finish you up. And the reason why I always tell teachers to join before you get hit, because we charge a pre-existing fee. Now, we're going to allow you to join. Some teachers' organizations will not allow you to join. We will allow you to join, but we're going to charge what we call a pre-existing fee. And that pre-existing fee can be high. So that's why I said you need to join before something happened. Okay? Do your due diligence, and join before you get hit. That way you are covered by the most aggressive teachers organization of the South. And you're part of an organization that your administrator fear, all of them. You got 3 administrators that all fear APE. You got one, he or she, whoever, they fear APE too. You know why? Because they heard about APE. They heard that APE is crazy as hell. They have heard the news. They're right. They're right. We aggressively fight for our members. That's true. Well, we're not crazy, but we're gangsters. We believe in fighting. These other organizations always tell their members, there's nothing we could do. The administrators, they have the right to do what they're doing. No, we don't do that. We just tell you straight up, we're gonna get involved and we're gonna get you some relief. Why? Because we have so many years of fighting for classroom teachers. We know how to fight. We protest in front of the school system. They don't like it when you protest against them, put their name on a sign for the whole community to see. They don't like it when you put them on the principal clown list. They can't find a job, and every time they try to search, they apply for a job in the HR departments. When these principals applying for jobs in different school systems, when they search their name, the principal clown list jumps up, and their names pop out as being a principal clown of America. I had one principal call my office trying to get off the principal clown list, and had a nerve, the audacity. That's a big word there. I ain't used that in a while. They had a nerve to call with an attitude. Old white principal. Yeah, had the nerves to call my office and tell me and take my name off that list. I bust out laughing. I couldn't wait to get a hold to her. Get a hold of her. Talking about take my name off that list, so I'm gonna sue y'all, sue your company. I'm gonna give you something to sue. We was out there the next day protesting in front of her school and said, sue this. We don't play that stuff. You don't scare APE. APE does the scaring. You don't scare APE. APE does the scaring. We do the scaring. That's just the way it is. So I'm telling you teachers, coaches, if you want real representation, join the most aggressive teachers organization of the South, and that's APE. Now, we're going to open up our discussion now. Any comments? We're going to be watching the comments. If you have anything you want to ask us, you can ask now. If you don't understand the law, if your administrator is harassing you and you do not know what to do, we can talk about it right now. If you have a principal that you want us to come out and investigate, all you have to do is tell us the name right now. If you want us to come out and protest your administrator, you need to be a member. You need to join first, and we'll be right there. We're going to get you some relief. If you are being non-renewed, if you're a teacher being non-renewed, and you do not believe that the organization that you have representing you right now are going to do a good job because they're not aggressive enough, which they're not, let us know about it. Join the most aggressive teachers organization of the South. We're going to take care of you. But it's up to you to make the step, to make the change. Michael Jackson, I'm talking to the man in the mirror, asking him to make the change. The new Michael Jackson movie is coming out. I think I'm about to go check it out. But I'm asking Michael Jackson, I'm asking you to make the change. Drop GAE and make the change. Make the change. They're not going to do anything for you. I hate for you just get into the meeting and find out they're not going to do anything. They're not going to do anything for you. And so I would hate for you to have to use them, get ready to be terminated, or administrators harassing you, and all of a sudden you got to go use them just to find out that I was right. Because I know I'm right, because most of the people that come in that join APE today is from GAE and Page. Okay, that's just it. So if you are being harassed by these crazy administrators, and you need some help, all you have to do is call us, and we got your back. If you would like to join, all you got to do is go to our website, or you can click the link in the QR code up on our screen. It'll allow you to join APE. You can join APE tonight, actually. Just take your phone out, stick it up to the QR code, and we'll get you sign up tonight. You can sign up tonight and be protected tonight. So, now, if you have an administrator that you want us to investigate, once again, our chat is wide open. All you have to do is just put in the chat, Mr. Haynes, I need you to come out to this school. That's all you have to say. Mr. Haynes, we need y'all to come out to this school. We need y'all to come and get this administrator. Picket, protest. Or Mr. Haynes, I want to join the organization because I want some protection, because I'm tired of being harassed. I'm tired of being stressed out. And I want real protection. I want to be a part of an organization that they are afraid of. Because GAE, Page, they are members of that. I had one person, a friend of mine told me this story. Actually, my mentor told me this story. And he told me that when he worked for GAE, that a teacher had a hearing with an administrator, and the GAE rep, when she told her, said, well, look, no, the principal told the GAE rep, well, I'm a member too. And the GAE rep said, well, don't worry, we're going to be fair. We're going to be fair. We're going to be fair. How can we be fair when the administrator is beating up on the teacher and the teacher have no recourse? The teacher have no recourse because her boss is beating up on her. And the representative come out, we're going to be fair, meaning they're going to pretty much side with the principal, because they realize if they don't side with the principal not going to allow them to come into the school to recruit. So they turn a blind eye while the administrator beat up this teacher, because they realize that they can get more members than this one teacher, so that they're going to side with the administrators. And I hear that story every day when people are members of these organizations come into my office. They tell the same story. They've been telling the same stories for years. It's hard to believe, but it's true. So if you're sick and tired, let me back up. If you want to go into the school with your head up, if you're a classroom teacher or a coach, want to go walk into your school with your head up and not worry about being terminated, harassed, coming into your classroom unannounced, writing you up, giving you a negative evaluation. If you're sick of that, you might not be sick of it. And you might not have any problems. You might not have no problems at all. You still need to be a part of an organization just in case a kid lie on you. You never know. Representation when you need it. Aggressive representation when you need it. You can rest knowing that you're a part of an organization that's going to fight like hell for you. that's going to fight like hell for you. You don't have to worry about being a part of an organization like GAE Page. A little $15. Yeah, of course they're going to take your money. They're not going to do anything. Them $15 ain't about nothing when they're getting ready to terminate your contract. How you going to pay for your house? Some of you just bought a brand new house. Some of you just bought a brand new car. How are you going to pay for it? You want to be able to go to work knowing that you are protected, truly protected by an organization that the school system are afraid of. You want to be able to go to work and have peace of mind. I always say you're never going to have peace of mind until you join APE. You're never going to have peace of mind without APE. If you want peace and you want to be able to go home not all stressed out, worrying about that crazy administrator going to come into your classroom and just write you up just because they don't like you or they can't control you and you don't eat doo-doo. See, that doo-doo, you know that doo-doo come in a capsule form. You throw that doo-doo in your mouth real fast and just swallow it real quick. But you don't like doo-doo. You don't eat doo-doo. You very aggressive. If you are a teacher that is very aggressive and you don't like doo-doo, you don't like eating doo-doo, you need to join APE. You need to be a member of the APE, APE Mafia. You need to be a part of the APE Mafia group. Teachers, stop wasting your time and money on these organizations that's not going to fight for your rights. You could tell by our logo we don't play. Just Google us. We are the most aggressive teachers organization, period. I don't think no organization, I don't think no other organization out there believe that they're aggressive than APE. They're more aggressive than APE because they're not. APE is the most aggressive teachers organization of the South. And if you are a classroom teacher, or you might know some teachers, or you may know a teacher that's catching hell. If you are, because some of you teaching in hell, you're teaching in hell. And the reason why I say that because you don't want to go every day. I mean, every time we have a school break, y'all are so happy, so elated, so pumped up to go on the break. You can't wait till the break to come because you're so stressed out. And you just don't know what to do. Well, I tell you what, call APE. Call the Association of Professional Educators, and we're going to show you how we do things. We do not allow teachers to go home stressed out. We do not allow that to happen. So if you are ready to be a part of the most aggressive teachers organization of the South, all you have to do is go to myapenow.com or take your phone out, put it to the QR code you see on the screen here, and you can become a member tonight. Okay, or call us at 770-347-8797. That's 770-347-8797. If you want aggressive representation, you need to be a part of the most aggressive teachers organization of the South. Now, we still have our comments open. If anyone would like to don't understand any of the laws that governs education, anything you want to ask, you still got about 1 minute to get that in, and we're going to answer your question here live, okay? We're going to give you 1 minute. We'll be right back. Thanks.
Georgia teachers, stop wasting your time and money on weak teachers organizations. Join APE, the most aggressive teachers organization of the South. APE stops bad drive-by evaluations of teachers. Don't teach in the jungle without APE.
All right, we want you to subscribe to our channel. If you haven't subscribed, I don't know where you're looking at this live podcast from. We on Facebook Live right now. We on YouTube Live right now. We on LinkedIn Live right now, and we working on our TikTok Live, which will be up and live by the end of the week. Okay, and we want you to subscribe. Okay. If you subscribe, then when we come on, you know when we're coming on, and we also want you to like, okay, and we want you to share our video, because there are teachers out there that need to know that there's an organization out there that truly fight for the rights of teachers. There's organizations out there that need to know that. There's teachers out there that need to know that there is an organization that truly fight for the rights of classroom teachers, that represent only teachers, not administrators. If you're part of an organization that represent administrators, something is wrong with that. APE represent only teachers, not administrators. Thank you so much. I have enjoyed talking to you tonight. We'll see you back on tomorrow night. And I'm telling you, we've been out in the field working all day long. And then we had to come into our office. It is going on. It's 11:14, and you tell me where GAE at 11:14. They sleep. Their CEOs at home sleep in the bed, probably playing with his toes or her toes. Sleep. 11:14. We've been working all day fighting for classroom teachers. 11:14. I'm still at the office. I'm the president and CEO, and I'm still here fighting, spreading the good news about an organization that can protect your career. They're at home sleep, getting ready for tomorrow, and they'll be at home again tomorrow about 5 o'clock. That's the facts. So, and we are still here, and we've been in meetings all day, protests today, a grievance hearing we was in today, met with several teachers tonight at our office with our attorney. Continue to fight, burn the night oil for classroom teachers, because we truly believe in what we're doing. Spread the good news. Thank you so much. Take care.
I got so